Welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I have a song for you today about a bird. This is called A Robin's Tale, and I will sing a bit of it for you, and then we will come back and chat. I saw a robin on a misty day, pulling worms out of the lawn. He stayed to have a tasty meal, even though the other birds had gone. He pulled and he yanked and he yanked and pulled as the spring wind blew and blew. His belly of red was completely full when the sun came shining through. He flew away to a shady tree to review his lovely day. He sang a song of gratitude, and then he flew away, and then he flew away. As you prepare to introduce A Robin's Tale to your students, you can take the time to have a little bit of a discussion. You can ask them, do they have a favorite kind of bird? Do they ever watch the birds at a bird feeder? I have a bird feeder right there I'm getting ready to put outside, and I love watching the chickadees and the goldfinches come and have some seeds. And I have some cardinals that come. They are a bright red bird. I love to see those. And will I ever see a robin at the feeder? Nope, I will not. Robins like to hop in the yard and dig for worms and grubs. And so I do see them in my backyard, but I never see them at the feeder. Here in Nova Scotia, Canada, the robins go away for the winter, and when they come back, it's early spring, but it's one of the things that I watch for, and I know that spring has finally arrived when I see that first robin hopping around the backyard and trying to find worms. And sometimes the lawn is still frozen when they get here. I don't know what they eat when that happens. However, in my song, in The Robin's Tale, the robin is on a misty day and there's a gentle wind, and so there's lots of worms on the go and lots of opportunity for the robin to find a snack. When you are singing this song, there are some things in the score that you'll want to look at with your students. At the very beginning of the song, there is an octave jump where you have, I saw a robin. And there are a couple of different spots in the song where you will also find that octave jump. So you can look through the score and find those. You can look at the rhythm of the song and find the dotted quarter eighth note combinations, because there are a few of those scattered here and there throughout the piece. And you can also look for the phrases, and you will look at the sentences, see where the logical place for those phrases to begin and end. And as you're looking at those phrases, this can inform where you're going to breathe. So you're going to want to talk about whether or not you can sustain good breath energy through a whole phrase, or whether you're going to need to find a spot where it will be a tiny opportunity to take a breath. And so you will want to mark that in your score so that every time you sing it, you can consistently breathe in that spot, and so that you don't have, oh, I'm going to breathe here now, oh, I'm going to breathe there now, and you'll know exactly what you're doing to be able to create long and beautiful expressive phrases, but with good breath energy. The song is in ABA form. The beginning and the end are the same melody written in a major key, and the center section is in sort of back and forth between a little bit of major, a little bit of minor, but it's during that conflict between the robin and the worm. And so it's a little bit of word painting that you can talk about, that term, word painting, with your students, but that minor tonality doesn't stay for very long. And so this makes it a great time to work on that sort of sound, that tonality, with young singers without giving them the responsibility of singing an entire song in a minor key. It's just a brief passage, and then it goes back to the major key again. This is an expressive storytelling song, and so when you are singing this, those long phrases will help that expressiveness, but you will also look at the spots where you want to use very clear diction to bring out that tension when the bird is trying to struggle with that worm. And when it returns to that happy, sunny feeling again, how will you change how you're singing to make that story come across for your listening audience. A Robin's Tale is found at DonnaAndy.com. That download includes a vocal score, printed lyrics sheet, full score, 2 accompaniment tracks with and without melody guide played, and some teaching tips that you can print off for your reference. I hope you enjoy singing A Robin's Tale with your young singers, whether they are in your vocal studio as a soloist or a small group class, in an elementary music classroom or a choir, or a homeschool setting. Wherever you need a spring song about the cheery robin getting a snack on that misty day, A Robin's Tale is there for you. And wherever that may be, I hope you have a great day making music and make music a great part of your day.